Hello everybody, it is Sam again, the train mother main, my kappas and dappas. It's been probably about 3 weeks, 2 months since the last update. Made a lot of progress, was also out of town, so I hadn't posted an update every 2 to 3 weeks like I promised. But we've got a lot done. As you can see, things are really starting to come together. I took off pieces of the backdrop. It used to be 3 sections for 4 sections of the table, so there were 3 feet in length overlapping. I've now divided them all into the 4 table lengths, so the backdrop. So I just have to reinstall that section, and then I'll put the side back up over here. The reason I did that is because if and when I ever want to go move, I'm going to be putting mountains and everything along the whole backdrop, so instead of having to pull the backdrop off in 3 pieces, it just made more sense to have each table have its own backdrop piece. So again, as I've said in every video, if I ever go move, saw, and saw. So I have all 4 sections, and then all I gotta do is just put them back together and do the detailing. So backdrop's almost back in place. Just need to get that configured. Started working on my mine scene over here. This is all very loosely based, just a little, trying to get a feel for what I want to do. Have my mine kits all put together and installed, all the pieces and parts. Did some nice weathering on them too. As you can see, I think it looks pretty realistic. It is 2 of the Walthers kits. I kind of kit bashed them a little bit to make it more an actual bigger scene instead of just a standard kit that everybody has. Still got some pieces and parts to put together, but it's coming along nicely. So I got my 2 custom wood tunnel portals over here. Started putting in the foam because the mountain will cover all this and go all the way along the back. So I'm starting to get that all flush and nice. I'm going to start stacking and getting it all carved up. I'm going to have my chute go into the mountains over here, and then enclose it all. So my sidings will go back up to almost as far as the mountain goes itself. Fill it all in very nicely, and then continue that mountain along the backdrop. Also started screwing around with my sawmill area. I'm going to do the mini yard for that too, for some loads, a run around, and then probably a couple more going to the little warehouse and actual sawmill area. So if you could see, it's all very loose, nothing's permanent. I just started working on this on Thursday or Friday. So it's all coming together nicely. Again, I'm going to more than likely have the mountains go all the way along the back over here as well. And then probably around the corner, I got my different portals that I've ordered. They've arrived, I got to paint them and everything. Probably going to come out right here. And then I'll fill all this in nicely. I'm thinking about the industry itself over here, then maybe having a little logging type scene over there. So things are coming along okay. Nothing hugely out of the ordinary besides these buildings, and I'm hoping by the next time you see it, I will have the backdrop completed in its final form. And then I'm going to put my front fascia, whatever you want to call it, on so I can actually butt everything up. So theoretically, based on right now, this will be in line with that, maybe edged down a little bit to taper to the front of the portals. And then ground view will be from here all the way across, and probably something similar over there. Got my little Lackawanna running. Just a little local mismatch. So just wanted to give a quick update. As you can see, I'm not working in permanence as on the last layout, a bunch of gluing down, carving, ripping up, gluing, carving, ripping up, reconfiguring. Nothing is permanent yet. I'm taking my good old time, and I think it's already boding very, very well. I'm working a lot faster and I'm a lot more knowledgeable than I was, but I'm also working slower and using my knowledge to take my time and plan 100% properly. The last thing I want to do, and the last thing I will be doing, is ripping up everything and having to fill in broken stuff, and you know how that goes. So keep it as a short little layout update today. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up of where we are. So as you can see, cutting some foam, getting the corners and all that stuff in. So hopefully next couple weeks get this all filled in and start carving. Other than that, I guess that's kind of it for right now. I hope you guys are doing well, and stay tuned for another update. I guess this will be the shortest layout update of all time, but you know, everything's kind of self-explanatory. So any tips or tricks Tony Hawk style, let me know. And yeah, thank you. The Train, Mother in Maine.